Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Idioms 318. The idiom today is face the music. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If a person says that someone must face the music, he or she is saying that one must deal with or face the consequences of one's actions or comments, maybe something you said, especially if the consequences are punishments or unpleasant experiences. So you got to face the music, you got to deal with it. You did that, now you got to deal with it. Let's continue. There are a couple of theories as to the origin of this idiom. One is that disgraced officers, maybe they did something wrong, they were disgraced, and maybe they're kicking them out of the army now. Disgraced officers had a ceremony in which they were drummed out of the regiment. So they boom, 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 and they were forced to leave. They actually had some ceremony where they played the drums, they played the music, and they forced them to leave. So they had to face the music. All right, sounds like one possibility. Number two, the second is related to the theater. In former times, most actors on stage faced the pit orchestra. So pit means, they're down lower. So like right in front of the stage was an orchestra to play the music, and they were a little lower. They were like in a pit, and then you had the people sitting there. And in front of them, sometimes had to deal with a hostile or aggressive audience. So, former times, like we see in these old movies, sometimes they throw eggs or apples or something if they didn't like your performance. Yeah, that's what they used to do at one time. All right, anyway, let's look at 3 examples we have here. You should not have done that. You should know better. Now you will have to face the music. All right, that's just one way we might hear it. Jack got caught stealing supplies from work. Now he must face the music. So they might fire him. Stealing at work, that's not good. He might get fired over that. That's how he may have to face the music. Number 3 here. Those dirty politicians thought they were protected, but they are not. Now they will have to face the music. Maybe they're finally going to be charged with a crime. All right, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.